开始。
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Zichun Shao, and I'm a Rogers University student. My major is human resource management. So my study field is the management and the labor relations. I'm also studying the statistics, psychology, and some related course in Rogers too. And I believe that after 4 years undergraduate study, I will accumulate enough professional knowledge to improve myself and find a suitable job. I think my greatest strength is I'm willing to understand, listen to others people's and understand them feeling and help them solve the problems during the process. So I think I'm very suitable for the human resource work. I hope to find a human resource job in a big company in China, and the employment scope of human resources is very wide. So I'm very optimistic about the future.
Describe a difficult challenge you experienced. What did you do? How did you resolve it?
The challenge is about once without my parents' help, I live in another city in 1 month through my fault. When I graduated from high school, I really want to prove myself for my parents, and I found a teaching assistant job in an English learning school in another city in China at that time, and I really enjoy the process of helping young students to study English and I earned 3,800 RMB per month at that time, and I rent a small room and take care of myself. Also at that time I faced a lot of difficulties, but I still overcome it, and I also learned a lot of useful life skills like cooking. I proved to my parents that I can survive independently by myself.
Tell me about a time when you had a conflict with a supervisor or colleague. What was it? What did you do? How did you handle it? What did you learn? What could you do better?
When I was at high school, we need to do a team project in our economic class, and at the time I had a conflict with my another team members about choosing the topic for our project. We have a lot of conflicts because we both of us want to stick our positions. At that time, because our conflicts, our project was temporarily suspended. But after a long period of reflection, I finally decided to find this team member and communicate with him. In a calm atmosphere. Finally, we both made a compromise plan together, and we finished our project well. Finally, through this, I find that conflicts cannot solve any problems. We have to learn how to make a promise and give up something for the whole team. When we face the conflict, the best way is consider our own problem first, and through the communication to solve the problem. Because in a team, we must respect every team members, and we should not self-centered. That's what I learned from these things.
You don't have enough experience for this job. Why should I hire you?
Also, I don't have much experience, but I don't think anyone is born with enough experience to do all kinds of jobs. The knowledge taught by college is limited, and the most important thing is to learn how to accumulate experience in work, because this is also a very important ability. I hope to, through the process of do the work, I can constantly accumulate enough experience, so I can do my work better. In addition, employee with a lot of experience can do their work well, but too much experience will make them very conservative in dealing with their work. But companies also need to be diversified, and sometimes inexperience will make you brave enough to try and find a better way to solve the problems. That's also important.